This is it. I'll turn around now. Oh. Back we go. Back alongside the... I'll take a picture of this. So we're following this river all the way back down to the sea now, more or less. It's looking... That's all of the valley, which I've just ridden up. I rode up along that lane past that house, through the farmyard, all the way up to the foot of the Arans. Now I'm riding all the way back, although I'm turning right, left. Now I think I'm going over that big hill. So that'll be quite exhausting actually. Lovely Sunday afternoon though. Someone said it was going to be 60-mile-an-hour winds and heavy rain, so what's happened to that? There's a breeze which is now behind me. I'll put no rain. Many pheasants about. Have all escaped from the shooting range. I'm on a very steep gravel climb out of the valley. Bridleway this one, according to the sign. Goes very, very steep on up. I think it's 5 miles to the road. So yeah, we'll keep going. Somewhere up there is bulky growth. I'm not sure if that's actually it. Or if it's just a forest track. I think that's a forest track because it doesn't have the barriers on it. I've seen 2 mountain bikers and the rest has just been farmers. So there's not many people out recreationally. Lots of birds about though. Anyway, it's quite hard up here, so I'll keep going. It's a serious trek. But exceptionally quiet, nice. It just keeps going as far as I can see, so we'll have to keep going. I'm afraid we've reached the point where even the track has run out. It's gone that way. I'm on the bridleway still, having to work out how to traverse this bog. And we're going down now, so at least that'll be a bit easier. Not too far to the road, I don't think. There's just meadow pipits up here. And the buzzard I think I saw. I heard a raven just then. And I can see the top of the Arans from here. Two spikes. But we're heading that way down through the valley now. So, whoa, it's going to be get late back. We're going to get up for work tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Oh, it's all good character building. We've properly begun the descent now. I've had to re-secure my feather as well, so hopefully it'll survive the trip. But, sort of going down this rather interesting gorge type thing. Yeah, that's cool. Head down to the road. You can just see it there. I have to zoom out quite a bit. I don't know what this river's called. We'll be heading on down now. I don't think I can ride much of it. There's lots of deep chasms in the bog, but go down a few feet by the looks of it, so it's quite dangerous. So I'll go carefully. We're going down the other side now. It's fairly rideable. It's opened out quite a lot. I can see the hut that was at the summit of the other side. So we're just heading down now through the rocks and stuff. There's been a moped or a quad bike along here. I think one of the farmers or something, and I keep seeing the signs for the bridleway, so I know I'm not trespassing, or not much at least. It's a lovely afternoon. It's 3:15, so a few hours of daylight left. 50 miles to go according to this, so I've done about 45 or something. So yeah, it's been a slow day. I don't feel tired, just a bit slow, so I have to get a move on going home on the main road. I don't want to be back too late for work. I'll rock up in my cycling gear. There is an object of great wonder. A tarmac road, which I'm about to join just before that big bend. And head down the valley to Malquid, I think it is, or Mindlin, and then down the valley to Aberystwyth. So that will be nice to be on a public road soon. This bridleway was nice. It's turned into a good track. And Kite just missed it. Zoom's a bit slow. Yes, the road goes all the way around in an enormous horseshoe, if you can see it there. But the track's turned into one quite nice. This reminds me of coming off the road at Veloviewer, having to go back one spring evening to Aberystwyth. Looks like most of the traffic's heading out of heading up the valley. There it goes. There's one going down. That's a great tit in the background, I think. That two-tone. There's a buzzard call, and again. And there's a raven or crow down there somewhere. Right, I'm going to test the big camera because I'm not sure if this rattling around in the bag has killed it or not, so we'll give it a go. This is a cool bend on the main road. I'm sure I just smelt dope from that car then. This is the A458, I think. That's the stream which I followed all the way down from the top. And then we're about to come round the next corner. I remember coming along here once when the train got cancelled and we were in a coach on the way to Newtown, and a woman had to sit at the front because she was nearly sick because of all the bendiness. Anyway, looks like we're about to head back down again, so 48 miles to go, and it should be mostly like this sort of terrain, so fairly quick. So after the bend I had a rather funny incident. This white car overtook and the bloke in it said, "You need to stop, your wheels are moving." So it's a bit bizarre, but you know, it's quite funny. I've done some tiles up on a spur, and I think I'm going to head straight back now. The route is more or less straight back. Anyway, I'm now on the opposite side of the valley to what I was this morning. I rode up that road this morning, and now I'm going back along the main road. About 4:15 now in the afternoon, so there's not too much traffic either. Looking all the way back up to where I went today. It's a long way if not being too fit, although I don't feel too bad. I'm not going quick though by any stretch of the imagination. So we've got some big rides planned for the summer, so I need to get the endurance in. Well, I'm a bit late for getting it in. I'm coming up to Aber now. These houses across the valley are the start of it. Pheasant feather's still there. Oh, and so's the other one. Tons of pheasants up this valley. Big, massive glut of them. And you maybe hear one or two around Constantine and Aberystwyth. Just goes to show the impact of breeding them for shooting. And, with them being quite sedentary birds as well, they don't range around a lot. They're quite idle. Milestone there, but I couldn't read it. Can't be far to Mac now. I'm currently in the village of Pennygoes, just a little bit outside of Machynlleth now. I should be on 82 when I get back. I don't think I'll bother rounding it up, to be honest. I've missed a couple of tiles on the way back, but I am starting to suffer, which is to be expected. I've done about 60 miles. This will be my longest ride for the year already, and I've still got another 20. So, yeah. If I remember correctly, this cyclepath goes on for a while. It's a nice one, this. The road from Malchwyd to here actually is very rough and potholey for Wales. It's more like an English road. Oh, it looks like we're at the end. It says cyclist dismount. Oh, it's just dismount for the bridge, I think. A bit odd, that. And there is a very welcome sight, the Machynlleth border sign. Ancient capital of Wales. There we are. Oh, England, ours capital. So if Wales becomes an independent country, I shall be king, and Drakeford shall be forced to commute once a year up to Machynlleth, which is where the throne will be, via St David's Cathedral, so that he can be penitential for any sins he's committed. And then he'll have to open his parliament in Machynlleth. He'll have the authorisation to, and then he can go back to Cardiff then. Not just Drakeford. I've got nothing against Drakeford, I don't know him, but it could be any leader of Wales. Oh, new road layout here, nicely surfaced. That there is the junction up the Machynlleth mountain road. Just heard a greenfinch. Anyway, I'll stop now and get through the town. That's the osprey nest from the Glandovey Big Lay-by. Zoom is maxed out, 2640mm equivalent. I think there's a bird on it. Sat on the nest. And a bird on the perch, so it's probably Idris on the perch and Tellin on the nest. Maybe. I nearly went in, but they were closing, so I carried on. very little of interest on the river. What's that? Mallard saying good evening. Ah well, there's usually something, but not much action today. Oh, hang on. Not sure what they were. I'll put that video in the that's Canada. We're flying quite far out. Right, I'll speak in a bit. Oh, good evening. It's a lovely evening. Lovely ride. 81 miles. I felt it coming back after Treathol, Taliban. That was it. Oh right, yes I did, yeah.
So where have you been today, can you mind me asking?
No worries, I've been up to the Aran Ridge, the southern side of it. I rode up the...
Where's the Aran Ridge?
It's...
Will's Rider, is it? Or...
No, it's... if you head north up to Machynlleth.
Yeah.
And if you keep on the road towards Dinesmouthie.
I know, yeah.
And then it's...
that kind of steep climb up, is that nice?
you go past that, carry on up the valley.
Yeah.
To the southern end of the Aran Ridge, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And they came back the same way, and we kind of circled?
I come back the same way, down the other side. 81.4 it says. So. Cheers, thanks. There's a chap who saw me heading off this morning, so just told him where I went. I can't see Bardsey, I don't think. All of the Llyn Peninsula. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Evening. I don't know if the sun's set. What time is it? I'm gonna guess it's 7:30. Oh. 6:50, so even better. Get in the shower and have my lasagna, 35% on the battery. Alright. No, really good ride. I've got all my tiles that I wanted to. Flatten the phone battery, recording the thing, so yeah. And my pheasant feather survived about 60 miles. And this one the same. And the others in the saddlebag, so nice feathers for the feather collection. Yeah, I'm knackered now, so I'll say thanks very much for watching. Until next time, cheerio.